Okay, so far so good. Hello one, hello all. Officially, we're going to slowly start with today's event. I'm going to, of course, admit everybody who is joining us a bit later as we go, but to maybe just give people a few seconds to join in if they have some technical difficulties or something like that. Today's topic of today's event is going to be description of a journey that our dear risers had in previous 8 months during 2 phases of ideation and incubation journey. It's a special occasion today because we're going to meet 12 teams who qualified for the incubation phase, and most of them are going to show us their prototypes they've been working really hard on in previous 2 phases of the project. I'm just going to wait a few seconds to see if anybody else joins. If some of your friends or colleagues want to join this meeting, you can also tell them to follow on the RISE Facebook page, where this event is being broadcasted as we speak or live. Hopefully everybody is well and really ready for today's pitches and to hear and meet our dear risers. Okay. Let's wait maybe a minute more. Today, we're going to have first a small introduction, explaining what happened in the previous year and a half and maybe eight months during both phases of the entrepreneur's education. After that, we will hear 12 teams one by one. I'm going to be calling their names. All of the teams are going to pitch, not really pitch, but present their prototypes for 3 minutes. And after that, we're going to hear about what are the next steps for this really brave crew who started this journey last September. Okay. I think we could now actually slowly start. Let me go into the presentation mode so all of you can follow what is going on this end. I made a small introduction, but the true framing of what happened and how we managed to do all of that is going to be given by Adrian Delaby, who is the RISE project coordinator. Give me a second. Yes. Okay. So let me check if everybody can hear. Yeah, I think that everybody can hear. Adrian, would you tell us about the project and what we did in previous 8 months?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Maya, and hello everyone. It's really exciting to have everyone here together to this nice event, this gathering, we say, in order to conclude this first RISE journey we had, which was quite amazing and intense for everyone. And so I'm Adrian, as Maya said, the project coordinator of the RISE project, which is, as you know, a regional project happening in Western Balkan 6. And it involves a lot of partners, 11 partners in total, that are dedicated to this project and to the success of entrepreneurs and their mobility in the region. It's the main aim of the project is to create space of reconciliation for the youth in the Western Balkans through social entrepreneurship. And in order to do so, we started by creating an ecosystem, this regional ecosystem. So the first step was indeed to gather all the partners and to select what we call nowadays local incubators that we brought in the project, 6 of them, which are here today and which worked with us for a year now. And we created this ecosystem and we wanted to raise the capacity of the ecosystem. And so we developed a lot of trainings in order for all the local incubators and ourselves as well to be able to support social entrepreneurs through incubation, ideation and incubation program through a 8 months program that was aiming for young people that have an idea to bring this idea to concrete actions and to a sustainable business model that have impact, social and environmental impacts. And so as soon as the ecosystem was ready, we kick it off with a call for application in the region to actually bring young people in and hear about their projects and have them participate in the program. So we threw this call for application and it was very successful. We were amazingly surprised by the interest because we received no less than 257 project applications all over the region. And so it was a big surprise. And despite that, at this time, COVID was started, we were quite afraid of the interest, but it was here. So from all those projects, we had to select only 46 in total. So it was quite a selection. And so 46 projects in the region were selected, and it was like 146 young people participating in those projects in total. And all of those people during 4 months got access to an ideation program where they applied with an idea, and now the goal is to transform this idea into something more concrete and to work on all the aspects of this idea in order to make it a social business. And so they accessed with all the local incubators. The local incubators proposed a lot of trainings where there were in total 33 trainings delivered for the entrepreneurs about market study, about value proposition, about budget planning, social impact, etc. There was a lot of meetups as well in order to gather them, 19 in total. There was 182 mentorship sessions involving external mentors to bring additional value for the entrepreneurs in developing their ideas. And as well, a lot of coaching sessions from the local incubators, 135 of them for those entrepreneurs to have individual tailor-made approach and to have advice from local incubators in developing their ideas. And thanks to this, all those projects went through all those 4 months. And at the end, they had to actually present the result of those trainings and the development of their ideas. And they pitched in front of a jury during a demo day. So there were 6 demo days in the 6 countries that we were working in. And during those demo days, 2 projects were selected per local incubators. And so in total, 12 projects in the region got to go for the incubation phase, the next step. And we have them all here with us today, those 12 projects and all those entrepreneurs that are leading those projects, of course, with us. And they accessed a grant of 2,500 euros in order to invest and test their ideas on the market and to start investing and starting the activity. And they accessed as well a regional program of a lot of trainings in the region. Unfortunately, we couldn't get as much mobility that we wanted to have because, of course, of the pandemic. But we adapted everything for them to have access to trainings from experts from the region. And so it was quite intense incubation and a lot of different topics that was brought to them for them to continue developing. As I said, unfortunately, we didn't get to meet them all yet. And we have a really good news actually about this because we started organizing and we're organizing a regional forum to actually conclude officially this first journey. And so we are setting up a forum in September in Belgrade. So you have to all save the dates. On the 9th and 10th of September, we will have this physical regional forum that will speak about social innovation. We are partnering with Smart Collective, our partner in Belgrade, in order to set it up. And so the social innovation forum will be about talking about the ecosystem of social entrepreneurship in the region, promoting it to higher institutions, but as well mostly focusing on the young people and the projects that were developed in the region. So you will be all invited. Look at your mailbox soon enough, you will get an official invitation. We are really excited to actually gather everyone finally to have this human touch that was missing to this overall project. But right now we are here all together and we are really excited to hear about you, your project, to see where it went, what you developed, and so to learn about all of you. And so I leave the mic now. Thank you everyone for joining, and I give the mic back to Maya to kick it off and to hear about all of your projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Adrian, for this summation of what we were doing and achieving in the previous year, especially because it was quite challenging doing this program, not just for us, of course, but for entrepreneurs too during the pandemic. It was quite challenging to learn and to produce in those, I don't know, special occasion. And this is also something to mention. Congratulations to everybody who actually managed to combat the circumstances of a global pandemic. So now I will call one by one all of the names of present teams from different local incubators and all over Western Balkan 6. We will start with the first one in alphabetical order, which is Be Green to Be Seen. Inga, I would ask you just to let me know when you want your slides changed, just to say, hey, Maya, change the slide, since so everybody can see this presentation. Okay?
Of course, Maya, thank you very much, and hello to everyone. My colleague Maria and I will do the shifts, so we have only 3 slide presentations, going to be a short, and it's not going to be too burdensome to switch those slides. Thank you in any case. Okay, so let me start. I will be the first one to start sharing our story, our RISE story. We, the 2 representatives of the future business, social business called Be Green to Be Seen, are happy to be able to share some of the results we accomplished during this really thought-provoking, creativity-triggering, and obviously community-building RISE journey. Again, please note that this is just a brief overview, as RISE really brought us a whirlpool of new ideas and really practical tools for us to develop our business model, but we won't sadly have enough time to present the details today. So, in a nutshell, Be Green to Be Seen is a sustainable tourism agency based in the city of Mostar that aims to support the return of tourism to Bosnia and Herzegovina after the COVID-19 pandemic, but in a way that provides more benefits to the local community and less environmental damage to the planet. Basically, Be Green to Be Seen is an agency that enables tourists to see the world, but still be green and responsible, and at the same time, an agency that allows the local eco-friendly SMEs to increase their profit and their visibility, or the visibility of their products and services, while not damaging the respective communities in any way. So I will kindly ask you for the next slide, because we would like to briefly say, how do we plan to accomplish that? To start with, we focus on local SMEs and artists and artisans, encourage them to become our green partners by providing them with education about sustainable tourism and by developing a reward scheme for the greenest among our green partners. In other words, we offer an environment-saving, money-saving, and money-making platform that generates jobs in the local community and motivates local businesses to contribute to the regeneration of nature and culture. Second, which is really important, we tailor our offers to be as authentic as possible for our clients, the tourists of the millennial generation and Generation Z, by including abundance of contact with the local people and revealing the off-the-beaten-track delights. In other words, our personalized immersion tours are designed not only to allow indulging in the natural beauty of Bosnia and Herzegovina, but also broadening tourist cultural horizons. And now my colleague Maria will just briefly speak about how we plan to design or what we are doing with our prototype website.
Okay, since our target clients are incredibly tech savvy and fully digital, we customize our communication channels, our website, social media, and apps are all highly user-friendly. So technically speaking, it is only in 3 clicks that our clients can learn all the details of a tour, book it and pay for it, or communicate with us. But that's not the only perk of our online presence. Each of our promotional texts is a masterpiece in itself, as they are supremely engaging, inspiring, and just like our tours, genuinely authentic. So paired with the amazing visual content, professional photos and videos, our web is sure to attract the client's attention and easily push them through the sales funnel to book our sustainable and authentic tours. You can change the slide, Maya. We, the team behind Be Green to Be Seen, are quite skilled at producing such quality content, as Inga is English language teacher, translator, and tour guide, and I'm a Bachelor of Tourism Management and artist musician. Both of us are experienced in creative writing and copywriting. And also, to highlight one last thing, our team idea was just a simple Mofas thought back in October 2020, but this continuous input of your lecturers and RISE participants have greatly helped us in shaping and building this idea. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much for this presentation. Again, everybody present, you can ask your questions directly by kind of posing the questions directly here, talking, or you can post them in the chat, or even on Facebook, on our Facebook Live, if you want to do so. Does anybody of people present on Zoom link have any questions about this presentation right now? Oh, we have first one on chat.
The specific location is in Balagai. It's very close to Mostar, and I do hope that we will have the opportunity to welcome you in Mostar and show you around through our Be Green to Be Seen social business.
Okay, we have another one from Mia, Handcrafted Bags. Ilmia.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to ask girls if this page is available for us, because I searched, but nothing was.
Since it's still a prototype and we're still creating some basic content that we would like to have once we go public, it's still not public. So you cannot still see it, but hopefully quite soon in the process, we are going to launch it. But thank you for the interest. It really, I think that we've managed to get at least a bit of your attention, which is a good point.
Okay, thank you for this. We will now proceed. Again, if you have more questions, do use the chat, and the girls can also give you the answer directly there. We have to move on to the next one, which is corn dishes. Okay. Again, please use chat so we can kind of have enough time for everybody to present. Corn dishes, are you here? Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. My team Corn Dishes from Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm Zuhra, and my other member is Amin. Our idea is to use unused part of corn, stalk, and cob, and we turn them into eco product. Disposable biodegradable dishes is the first product. Our prototype. Da li me vidite? Do you see me?
Yes, we can see you and hear you.
Our prototype, which is also a Black Horse idea, is made of crushed corn kernels. It is bio dishes. We first chopped the corn kernels, added the binders, and put in the molds. We improvised the pressure machine with the help of full hydraulic jack. Then at high temperature baked. It looks like this. Our plate is now functional as dish, but also edible after use. If you don't treat it with milk, animals will definitely find extra milk. Also, it will not create additional problem for nature after use. With future research, we want to improve our idea, but also make new products such as cutters, egg trays, containers for food. We also want to cooperate with Team Be Green to Be Seen. We would make ecological packing for soaps, products of local manufacturers, handmade in Bosnia and Herzegovina from small producers. People from my place are very interested and want to try corn dishes. That is all.
Thank you so much for this presentation. I think the last question was actually for the previous. For Green to Be Seen. Does anybody wish to ask any questions about corn dishes now? If you don't have exploration right now, you can also type in the chat. That's perfectly fine. But if you want, you can raise hand or just start talking without any kind of. Okay. I think no questions at this moment. So please do use chat box for your future questions.
I do. Maybe I have a question actually regarding the eatable utensils. Can you give them a taste of what does it taste like?
Like corn.
And did you think about making it tasting other? I mean, bringing taste to it, or
add some spices?
Spices, yeah.
Or chocolate.
Maybe.
That would be fun. Thank you. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Thank you for that question. I think everybody's mouth is watering at the moment thinking about all of these different flavors that we could get from corn dishes. With that, let's move on to the next one, which is driving to independence. Can you?
Hello, present.
Hi. Welcome, Tamara.
Thank you.
Do you want to start?
Yes, you can start with the slides. Thank you. So hello, everyone. My name is Tamara, and I'm from the team Driving to Independence from Serbia. And our idea is to open a delivery service company that will provide employment to youth without parental care after they age out of the foster care system. This is a very personal topic for us because my and Tiana's father was once a young person without adequate parental care, so we know the hardships he's been through. Basically, when these young people age out of foster care system, they are often without a home, without a job, and they're at great risk of poverty, homelessness, and all kinds of mental and physical health issues. Next slide, please. So basically, our idea is two-sided. On one side, we support young people without parental care by offering them a stable job where they can have safe income, they can gain work experience, develop skills, and also get support from us. And on the other side, we are very customer-oriented, and we are answering the increasing need in the market for delivery services. Our research, which we did through RISE program, showed that exceptionally low level of satisfaction is present among customers with current offers for delivery services in Serbia, especially in Belgrade. So we want to enter this market with our competitive offer that is very much customer-oriented and answers all the main pain points. Next slide, please. So basically for our employees, we offer great work conditions. This means reasonable working hours, competitive salary, all kinds of perks. And of course, professional mentorship, workshops for their career development. And on the other side, for our customers, we offer three services. One is an emergency delivery, basically when they need something delivered as soon as possible. Then we have regular delivery, when we pick up packages today and deliver them tomorrow. And we have personalized delivery, which means basically they can hire a delivery person for several hours according to their needs, if they need to transfer something a few times or something like that. Next slide. Our customers will be only legal entities, entrepreneurs, small enterprises, civil societies, and other socially responsible companies. And they all have needs for daily and weekly delivery services. They're usually delivering documents, products to their customers if they're selling something online. They're sending corporate gifts to their partners, etc. Basically, whatever they need to send, we can deliver. Next slide. So main point of contact will be our website, and here you have an exclusive first look on how it will look. Our clients can there read about our mission, see our offer, and contact us. Next slide. And basically they can reach us by filling the form on the website, sending us an email, or by phone. And they can hire us per individual delivery, or they can choose to establish long-term cooperation so they can get better perks. And final slide. Basically, we plan to start working by the end of this year with 3 employees and get to 7 employees in 1 year. and of course continue growing. But we will work only in Belgrade for the first 2 years because there is a high demand there, and we're gonna start small and build big. We encourage you to contact us if you want to support our work or hire us in the near future. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you, Tamara. That was really nice. I'm going to remind everybody again, you can pose your question out loud if you want right now. If you have any kind of questions about the idea or some kind of suggestions. Otherwise, you can use Zoom chat.
Yeah, I would like to ask a question for driving to independence, because we know transportation takes a toll on the environment. The automotive industry is one of the biggest. So have you, the component where you give a place for people, orphans, let's say, people don't have parents to refer to and they can get a job, that's great. But have you thought of a model out of the conventional way of how the delivery stuff works to minimize the impact on the environment?
Yeah, thank you for that question, Ariston. Yeah, we thought about it, of course. And basically we wanted to, our idea is to have green cars, of course, which are a little bit more expensive, but that is our main goal. We're gonna probably start with some basic cars and upgrade to hybrids or electric cars as soon as possible. We're also considering bicycles, but Belgrade is unfortunately not very bicycle friendly in every area. So we're going to use bicycles if possible, but of course, maybe we'll probably stick to the cars mostly. And we also think, driving is a valuable skill, so these young people can benefit from it. So yeah, but we are of course thinking about being green, and that will be our priority.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you both. Tamara, we have a question on the chat, so you can answer it directly there so everybody can see, while the rest of us move on to Football Frame.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Janne, welcome. Can you tell us about your, first of all, tell me when to play your video.
Yes, we are Football Frame from Skopje, Janne, Marko, and Alexander. And Maya, you can push play right now. What is the last thing you have heard about football? The best thing about this question is that it works regardless if you are a football fan or not. 3 months ago, we asked this seemingly naive question to around 100 people in our surrounding, and these were the answers we got. Look, Melania, 13, heard that Inter has won. Euro 2020 is being played at the moment, but even now we bet you only heard about results, tabloid news, or some dry, meaningless information. If this is what football and sport is about, we have a huge problem in our society, and it's no wonder that the big and the playgrounds are empty. According to WHO, 1 in 5 children are overweight or obese, 10 to 20% have mental health issues. And our countries are not an exception, on the contrary. And there are 14,000 football players just in our country with no other skills except the football skills. And the problem is also on a wider social level. Football is not sufficiently used as a team cohesion and social cohesion activity. We want to change all of that. So here's the solution we offer. Enter Football Frame, digital platform merged with offline events, a movement nurturing positive social values in children, inspiring them to engage in physical activity, and a voice offering advice, connections, and vocational education for those already engaged in football. We are still very early in our development, but this is how we imagine it might look like. Did the video stop?
I'm trying to check what is wrong, because there is probably, sorry, you can continue.
Yes, this is how we imagine it would look like. So many things possibly probably would change. We plan football content for the more dedicated football enthusiasts with advice package and special section directing football players towards vocational education. We also plan to have a kids corner. Once again, the video has stopped.
Sorry, Anna, you have such a good timing, but something is wrong with the video. It stops all the time. Problem. Sorry for this.
no problem, Kids Corner with videos and interviews and articles like you play football, but what should you do with your smelly socks? And why isn't Anna playing football with the guys? We're especially looking towards offline events, and we will use all the power of social media to expand our reach and share our message. Hopefully, we have raised their awareness and curiosity about all the things that football can do, because football, above all, is an incredible tool to talk about topics of much bigger importance, like health, education, equality, and so on. Because yes, football has taught a 10-year-old child an incredible life lesson. It's not about winning.
10 seconds left.
It's not about winning or losing. It's about dribbling with the others. And I'll leave you with that. Thank you.
Bravo, Jane. Again, I'm really sorry for the technical difficulties. It really shows that you practice to do it in second. And again, really sorry for this happening. I'm not sure what is wrong, but this was really impressive. And thank you so much. Everybody, do you have any questions about either the startup or the presentation skills?
About the smelly socks as well.
Or dribbling, yeah. Do we have anything in the chat? Amazing work. Yes. Okay.
We can use the silence to thank the Rise journey for taking us along an incredible adventure. We wouldn't have done any of this without you. So thank you a lot.
Thank you, Jane. Thank to everybody involved in the project, of course. I will remind you again, when you have inspiration to ask any questions, use the chat for that. And I hope we won't have any technical difficulties with the rest of the presentations. Thank you so much. Let me see who is the next. Sorry, you see what is happening. There is something wrong with the, okay. Happy Beth is one of the teams that couldn't join us today due to some personal urgencies. Maybe I will just share the link to everybody interested where they can kind of find them and how to learn more about their product in the future. Next one is Compostopia, and with this I call Ariston to share his knowledge with us. Ariston, let me know when to start the first slide.
Hi everyone, you can start. So we Compostopia are a composting company. We want to promote the idea of composting as a means to mitigate climate change and bring back life on land. Because composting, even though it's old and a very known practice, people just don't do it. And especially in my country in Kosovo, we don't have a composting facility nor a composting program offered from the government or the municipalities. And we have a facility. You can just the next slide. Yeah, so basically we have a facility. It's a piece of land that we rented from the municipality, and we have currently 20 households that joined the program and have their bins, waste bins delivered to them, and we collect the garbage, not the garbage, the waste that is being wasted. We collect the waste from them weekly and send them to our facility where we compost, which you can see on the left. It's basically a compost is the topsoil. It's an amendment for the soil if necessary. And because of the greenhouse gases that get released from landfills and anaerobic composting processes, we want to mitigate that to contribute to climate change, to promote life on land, whether it's micro or microflora. We want to promote good health and well-being on people because we want to put people to grow organic and use less chemicals and to have more sustainable cities and communities, cleaner air for them, and we want to promote also responsible consumption. And also I want to add one thing because it happened just today. That's why I got 10 minutes late for this event. It's like the first time someone called me to order a bulk of compost, and because we sell it on, now this is our pack. when we want to sell it to households, it's our first stop. It's a 5-liter composting pack, and we sell it also in bulk. And when they asked for the price, I kind of knew the person, and I said maybe I will take a bit longer, 30 seconds, but keep this up with me. He said, I said, I'm going to sell it to you on the production price. I'm not going to win on this at all. I just want to give it to you. And when I tell the price, they say, no, it's too expensive. And at that moment, I realized it's not just the idea that people don't know about compost. It's the idea that people don't actually know the value of the topsoil and the land in general. Maybe they know about air and water, but they have a rule, this system where they just value earth less on that. And we also want to now expand and promote the idea and enforce policies that will increase the value of land. Well, yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ariston, so much. Hopefully, it's first of all, it's really nice to see when somebody has a tangible a prototype to kind of show it. Of course, that doesn't mean the digital ones are not, you know, as nice. They're also really, really nice, but it's also kind of really fulfilling to see and to hold a prototype in your hands. Does anybody, I see Adrian maybe even being excited about this.
Yeah, can we actually see the box again? Can you show us
The truth. So let me just go further away from the camera so you can see the whole box. It's recycled paper, and it's also recyclable, but also compostable, because we want zero waste in the end of our product. So you use the compost inside, you throw the package on your composting pile, and you recompost it again.
Okay, and is it a single-use box, or you can use it several times for the compost?
Actually, it's a single-use box. Also has some information on the back what is compost and what it promotes to and where people can find us. Because these packaging things, they cost a lot. Like, I mean, it's one of the most costliest parts of the production.
Yeah.
And we just have to find a medium, a average where we can afford to have the packages, but also we contribute to zero waste.
Amazing. It's really nice design, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
Great, thank you. For the rest of the questions, please, I'm saying this each 3 minutes, but please use chat. Let's move on to Mia, Handcrafted Bags.
Hi,
You're Mia?
everyone. Yes, I'm ready. Hi, everyone. My name is Mia, and I'm representing Mia Bags Handcrafted. My team also includes Edona, which is the designer of bringing new models of the bags, and my aunt, Julia Shahe, which is the tailor of our bags. Next slide, please. So the idea of creating Mia Bags Handcrafted business is from my aunt, because she worked in the furniture fabric, and when she had the free time, she used the waste of material and sewed some very cute wallets and small bags and brought to us. So we started this idea. And with this idea, we want to create an eco-friendly business. We want to waste reduction of furniture fabrics, and why not to create attractive and unique products for clients. So all these pictures that you see in this slide are our products that are made by different kind of wasted materials. And also we added some small accessories and some small pieces of materials that we also bought during the sewing and in the near future. Next slide, please. So what we do is we go to the furniture fabrics and we say to them, do not throw your material, sell us with a small amounts, and then with that material we can bring something good and unique. So this is how we collect the wasted materials, and then we separate those different sizes that we need, and with the recycle process we create the final product. The next slide, please. And then during the RISE project that we are involved, we had so many different lessons and different trainings, and we were able to create new prototypes that our colleagues suggested us, and we created a new model for wallets here in the, in the right side of, in the left side of your screen, because at the beginning we had this kind of wallets. It was just like this, and we want to extend and create a new one that can open in both ways. Also, we had some personalized bag, and the one that were required by customers. Another prototype that we have sewed lately is this. It's like daily bag. It's very useful, and I use in a daily basis. And the next slide, please. If you want to know more about our products, you can visit us on Facebook and Instagram. And also, if you want to have any collaboration with us, you can email us in our email. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ilmia. I see in the chat that lots of people really want the exact bag that you just showed. So your first customers might be in this chat, of course. Thank you so much for this presentation. Does anybody have any questions about the product, except for how to buy it? Not at the moment, I guess. Okay, that's quite fine. Please do use the chat for your further questions. Now we continue to Reuse Center.
Hello.
Hi, Tiasha. Let me know when you want to start.
I'm ready.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we can go to the next slide. Reuse Center is a place where you can donate your old clothes, books, furniture. We will clean it, upcycle it, repair it if needed, and put it in a shop at symbolic prices. We also want to do educational parts and educate people on the topics of circular economy and other environmental issues that are being currently present. We can go to the next slide. Our landfills are overflowing and our recycling systems are completely inefficient. A lot of that could be recycled. Next slide. It should be recycled, but it's just not. And if we go to the next slide, we have a lot of slides, so we go quickly through them. Instead of just recycling, we also have to think about reducing our waste and reusing what we have. We often hear that the best clothes are the ones already in our closets and that we shouldn't just go and buy new stuff. If you go to the next slide, that is also something that EU is paying a lot of attention, going from recycling and disposal more into prevention and preparation of reuse. If we go to the next slide, we have our target consumers, which are mainly Gen Z and millennials, and they are concerned about the environmental issues. Since all of us are from Podgorica, we would start in Podgorica and then go to the other cities as necessary and as we would see fit. If we go to the next slide, currently they can buy in secondhand stores, which look exactly like the one in the picture. It looks dark and unappealing and not pleasing, even though, for example, I bought this shirt in a secondhand store. If we go to the next slide, the other option is flea markets, where often you can find a lot of different things, not just clothes, but you never know, like, is that even legal? Like, you don't get a receipt at the end. You don't know if those things were stolen or not. And you have, if you want to sell something, you have to sell it like on a personal level, like you have to expose there yourself. Next slide. We want to create something where we would gather donations and sell them, as well as create a community. We really want to focus on the education part and on the part where we actually repair things and prepare them and make it a place where it's cozy, where you want to come hang out, and something that really amps up the environmental things that are available to do in Podgorica. Next slide. So our journey so far, after we became Rise 2020 winners, we were actually a lot on
10
TV.
more seconds.
Yes, we were a lot on TV, and we did a first fashion style swap, which you can see on our 2 slides next. So we skip over development. That's right. One back. Style swap event. Yes. So every member brought 5 pieces. We had a lovely exchange. And if we go to the next slide, we will see some results of that swap event. We swapped more than 100 articles of clothes, even though we organized it a little bit late in the summer. We still got a lot of people to come. Again, we were on TV. And what was really nice for me personally is that I saw a lot of different people coming. It wasn't just like this one bubble of environmental people and that's it. We got families, we got Gen Zs, millennials, people who saw us through ads on Facebook, people who followed us from the beginning of the Rise journey, and we were really satisfied with the results and everything that we got. And this is our plans for the future. I see something in the chat. Have you heard about the worldwide initiative Dress for Success? Not really, but I will have a closer look at that. When's the next event? The next event, we will do it in autumn, when people come back from the seaside and Podgorica is full again, and we will have an autumn-winter exchange.
I can explain a bit about the Dress for Success. I think it can be great addition to your program. So it's mainly for clothes that we use, that girls use for professional environments. So a suit. When we donate it, we don't know if somebody will use this professional looking dress for going to the green market or for looking for a job. So the idea is to match girls that are needing professional clothes to go for an interview. And it's not only about the clothes, but you actually provide a training for writing a CV, negotiation skills, professional correspondence, how to write an email. So it's a hardware and software component when you give the clothes to somebody that is in need of this specific style of clothes, with some training that actually is giving economic empowerment to women that are looking for a job and the perfect clothes for this kind of setting. So I encourage you to see it. It's also a clothes swap. We had recently in Skopje 2 weeks ago. I went there and I donated my professional clothes that I no longer use. So yeah, it's for somebody that I know that they will use it for the same purpose. So check it out.
Great.
Thank you, Irina, for this impromptu pitch. That was really nice. Thank you for contributing to the topic. Of course, you can share the links and all of those things in the in chat. Our next sorry for this, is going to require a bit of logistics. Our next theme is Skopje Goes Zero Waste, and I'm going to approve their screen control request. Maria, you can start whenever you're ready.
Hi, can you just open the link zerowaste.mk? We don't see it, we only see the presentation right now.
Okay, yeah, sure. Give me a second. Now I have to stop the share. Okay, and okay, can you see it now?
Yes, thank you.
Great.
Hi everyone, we are the Skopje Go Zero Waste team. I am Maria, and in the name of myself, Teodora and Dejan, we are going to guide you through the work that we managed to do during the Rise incubation phase. So our goal is to open the first zero waste shop in Skopje that aims to educate before selling, to encourage conscious shopping decisions, circular economy, and to help people reduce the waste they produce. So we opened the brand new company and started working firstly on our online shop that you can see on the screen over here, with products that are packaged with no or reusable packaging. And we are lucky that our manufacturers are local domestic individuals, also or small businesses that do not have the opportunity to sell otherwise online. In the store, people can find zero waste alternatives to household and hygiene products that we usually use only once or as a single use. such as dishwashing soap made of waste wood with long and short handle, dishwashing soap from coconut and castor oil, deodorant in solid form, soap holder, toothbrush holder, reusable beeswax wraps, cotton swabs for face cleaning, and shopping bags made of old clothes. So we will actively work on raising awareness among citizens to reduce everything that they have in their home before buying new products, to fix things before they throw away, to refuse any free flyers or gifts they do not need. And we want to offer zero waste sustainable alternatives instead of buying them packaged in non-recyclable packaging. Our primary goal will be Skopje and then the whole country. And we also want to be expanding in a physical shop next year where people can buy all household and hygiene products in bulk in their own container, or they can buy a container at the store. You can see, you can follow us on social media, and here you can see the RISE logo. This wouldn't have been possible without the RISE team. So thank you so much, RISE Project, for this. If you want to support us in any way, follow us on social media. We're at zerowaste.mk on Instagram and Facebook, and we are more than happy to receive your feedback. Here you can see something about us and the 5 principles that we are actively promoting, which are refusing, reducing, repairing, reusing, recycling, and of course rotting. And we want to be a part of some sustainable initiatives, such as creating a city compost in Skopje and then in the other countries. And then, of course, to offer the sustainable zero waste alternatives to anyone who is really interested. The site is also available in English if you want to check it out.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, it is still in progress, and we expect it to be finished by the end of this month. And we are, of course, going to publish everything that we are going to offer on the website. I can see there are some questions in the chat. So can we sell Risers products in the shop? Of course. We are already in communication with some of the participants in the previous phase of the Rise journey. And we want to help them promote their stuff and put on our website so that we can promote and sell them. And our main focus is to support small local manufacturers and producers that don't have the otherwise the opportunity to sell online. So yes, definitely, and we are more than happy to collaborate with the other RISE teams. From which material is the dental floss made of? It is we are not having it in our product line at the moment, but it will be some sort of like a material that will be compostable and that can be composted afterwards. Yeah, I think that those are the questions. Thank you so much, guys, and hope to talk to you guys in the future and to collaborate with you soon.
Thank you, Maria, so much. Another great presentation. Of course, all of the questions in the chat while we go to Social Farm and Manuel and friends. For this, I'm going to give my sharing rights, I think, was to Aldi.
Yes. Hello.
Can you request
Do you
it?
hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, really good.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Give me a second. Can you try to share now?
Yeah, yes, it's doable. Thank you. So, this is Emmanuel and friends of this social farm. And it's a social farm because we believe that the basic attitude of mankind is to look after each other. It's not doable in any other way. And we want to look after each other because we used to work with very marginalized communities. And we believe that promoting market-based solutions can solve poverty through employment, vocational training, life skills, and recreation activities. And we thought on going for farming because we believe that reconnecting people to nature is the solution, and it's a key opportunity for our region. And we just happen to make great milk and traditional agricultural products. And for those interested to buy, you have to know that we raise our goats from clean pastures. We trade milk, goat's milk, and traditional natural agro products with no or very low chemicals. And you may see some of the pictures we have created nowadays. We just finished having some activities with Alliance Française de Porcha, with some summer camps within our farm. And this is our financial projection for up to 5 years, and it's growing. It's growing, and nowadays it's a fact that we have more requests for goat's milk than we can provide. So we have to find ways to invest some money into purchasing more goats and fulfilling the requests of our customers. And we can say that nowadays we started feeling it that we are social entrepreneurs. Vin is my team leader, and me, so we're two. We have friends and family following us, but basically the team, this is it. And please, if you come to Corcha, come visit us. It's on the road to Scorpio. It's a very nice town, lots of old churches you can visit. And on the road, you might visit also the social farm. These are our contacts. So thank you very much, and I think I'm on time.
Yes, that was really good time. Thank you so much. Of course, Aldi, if anybody has, I think we have a question now. How many goats do you have? Do each have a name?
Yeah, nowadays we have 17 goats, producing goats. We are producing like 24 up to 30 liters a day. During the week, most of that goes to individual customers, and on weekends it goes to milk dairies, basically from the region. It's the third month that we're receiving our income envelope from the dairies. So we hope that by gaining some money through it, we might be able to invest some more in goats, and it will be transformed in activities, in social activities.
In the meantime, you got 2 requests. First request is to call one goat Rise, which is, I think, really good idea. And the second request from request or proposal from Irina is actually to
we might call it social activity Rise, but not a goat. I think it's more suited than call a goat. Just kidding.
And maybe to open up your farm for the agro-tourism, to maybe even have some Rise activities next time in your place.
Thank you for this remark. It's actually what we hope to achieve in the near future. The first thing that we want to do after raising the proper income is to have a closed circle, to have a small dairy in the farm, to have people also know how cheese and everything is produced. And the last part is agritourism. More and more opportunities for marginalized people afterwards to be able to be part of it.
Thank you for that. We are approaching our last 2 teams to pitch. Next one is Womendlum, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Amelia couldn't be there to present, so local incubator representative Sunila is going to do that instead of Amelia. Sunila, do you want to share the screen?
Yes, I can share the screen. Thank you, Maya, for this opportunity, because I really wanted that Amelia could join, but unfortunately, so, okay, I can press the start button to not more than 3 minutes, or somebody else can do it for me.
We trust you that is going to be under 3 minutes, okay?
Okay, I pressed it, however, start, and if you hear the music, it's okay. Okay, unemployment of women due to social prejudices. Here is the woman loom, the new story of 4 teams from Amelia, Jürgen, Josefina, and Nike. There are 4 group young people from Albania with an idea about a business that will empower women and girls, giving them to a better future and for sure better hope and better opportunities for them. The problem is that for sure, unemployment rates for these women that are in difficulties, and for sure that they will support them on financial support. They will trust these women to get involved in the production, and for sure it will be women from marginalized groups, the team that will for sure create all these amazing products, handmade products. The target groups that are involved in the production are abused women, single mothers, women who suffer from racism, teens, moms, and young women that for sure will come from difficult social economic problems in the north of Albania. Our products are unique. They are first to the market from this target group. They are authentic, they are handmade, textile, but also very, very special that are from a very long history of Albanian heritage. So they are handbags, they are scarves, they are tablecloths, bed sheets, and bed covers. Here are the samples and the prototyping of our product. You can also see here this amazing, also it's lunchtime, but I want to go it faster with these pictures. Here also the samples and the prototyping of the products. You can find us in the Instagram, it's Womanloom. Here you can find the address, the contact, and everything that you want to order. So our personalized handmade products. So it's not about just a business, it's about freedom to express the ideas, it's about creating art, and it's also something that will help and inspire our cultural Albanian heritage. Because the way of the production, comes from more than 100 years ago, the way these products are made. For sure, we have plans to build, to invent in the future. We want to keep the customers, to find new customers, to register the business, and so on. We have for sure a timeline and an action plan for our business. For everything else, you can contact us, you can find us in social media, and also contact directly to Amelia. Thank you. I try to keep it very quick, not pass more than 3 minutes, because I was looking my phone and okay, thank you.
Thank you, Sunila. You didn't make one mistake when you were saying we. You really well represented the team.
Yes, I said it we because I made it by heart, and by really getting involved in this social business, because I'm also, from the north of Albania, and I know that really the specific of these products, handmade, and it's really the production lines, it's very old. They are handmade 100%. That's
Do you have any of the products to show?
Physically?
Probably no. Physically, yeah, to show. If you do, that's great. If you don't,
yes,
that's
I
understandable.
have 10 seconds, please. I have it one red. It's a tablecloth. Just 1 second.
In the meantime, to again do the same thing. Okay.
This is a gift from for Christmas for Amelia to me. It is 100%. It's handmade. So you can see the color and everything. You can do it evenly with other colors if you want, according your request.
That looks super nice. People like the color and I guess the handiwork. So
yes, Balkan's color.
If you have any questions, of course, use the chat to ask them. And with that, we approach our last theme of the day. It's Women on the Way. Katarina, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everyone. Great. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So hi, everyone. I'm Katarina, and I'm part of the Women on the Way team. We are a social startup in the making, a sustainable fashion brand that aims to economically empower women refugees who seek asylum in Serbia and who came from the Middle East and North Africa region. So our idea is to basically use the sewing skills that women refugees carry with them from the countries they come from. We want to blend the traditions and the motives they come from and to create unique pieces and design and sell them on the market. In the last few months, we actually developed a few prototypes of products. 3 prototypes for the time being. The one actually I'm wearing right now, it's fresh from the production. These are the hands that represent the female solidarity. We blended 2 cultures in here, Serbian. As you can see on your left or right hand side, this is Ramonda serbica, and the endemic flower from Serbia. And on the other side is a lotus flower, Iranian national flower. All motifs on our prototypes were actually designed by Farima, a women refugee from Iran who are involved in our team as well. Apart from the t-shirts, we're gonna have pouch bags and secret pouch bag, which I'm gonna show you in a second. But the pouch bags are also with the traditional motifs. They are quite easy and the colors are quite eccentric. We try to modernize the traditional motifs with the colors. Also, we have the secret pouch bag, which is actually a pouch bag for people who have periods to actually put their sanitary pads in, and they're actually very easy to fit in your purses. We started with the 3 prototypes. We are building the website at the moment, and we're gonna sell them. The products itself gonna sold online through the website and social media, but also we're gonna put our products in the concept stores in Belgrade. Our next steps involve employing women refugees. We're gonna buy first sewing machines and also start selling the products early autumn. So you guys are definitely gonna have a discount, special price discount when we start selling. And also I want to show you the packaging itself. The logo itself was actually created by the women refugee itself. And I have to mention that all the traditional motifs that are printed or stamped on our clothes come from the cultures they come from, and also their stories are deeply embedded into the motifs itself. So thank you guys, and I really enjoyed the Rise journey and really hope to see you in September. I'm really happy Adrian announced that today.
Thank you, Katerina. Judging by the chat box, everybody's favorite, I think, is the small secret. I'm not sure how you called it, pocket, something like that. And
secret pouch bag.
Pouch bag. Yeah. So I think that you will have a lot of orders on that one. Is there any questions about this last startup? Anything that you would like to ask? If not, of course, you can use the chat from now on. And if that's it, okay. Yeah, wow. All of the 11 teams, 12th one wasn't joining us today, but all of the 11 ideas that we heard today are so nicely done and so really well developed. We're just kind of amazed. When I say we, I mean from people who work with local incubators, but also local incubators, really overwhelmed by how good all of these ideas look and sound. So thank you so much for everything that you showed today. This is not, of course, the end of Rise journey. It's just the beginning for everybody here. But I would maybe rather have our colleague Ardita just give you a few words before we move on for the further steps. Ardita, can you hear us?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I wanted to start thanking you all for your presence today to celebrate our Rise journey first cycle. And I must say that we are proud of all of you who were part of this really interesting, challenging process we went through all together, and for the fact that we are successfully completed the RISE path. The first RISE cycle has been really challenging and difficult, especially considering the impact of COVID-19 situation, where we were forced to change the modality of implementation of the most of our activity, almost all of them, from a physical modality to online ones. Regardless of the challenges and difficulties, you still participated on those activities, those trainings, and you gave your contribution, being active with your question, with your comment, assignment, exchanging of ideas. And your efforts and commitments were very evident, considering the fact that these activities and training were mostly held out of the working hours and during afternoon due to your other commitments. And for this, I must say that this commitment and effort is highly appreciated from our side. Additionally, we really want to thank you for being part of RISE, starting your journey with an initial idea and work, and through the ideation incubation phase, development and improving your ideas to a solution for your communities. Please keep in mind that you are the RISE's ambassadors, and your successful story in the field of social entrepreneurship in the Western Balkan country, a story that shows everyone that youngsters in Western Balkans are contributors, change makers and leaders in the field of social entrepreneurship. And for this, we highly congratulate you and encourage you to continue in this path. And the special thanks, of course, go to our amazing local incubator as well for the wonderful job that they did with all of you for this first RISE journey. So I want to wish you success and all the best. Thank you all for completing this RISE first cycle. Thank you.
Thank you, Ardita, for these really nice words. And you mentioned local incubators. Maybe if some of the local incubators representatives want to maybe share some emotions, or not emotions, some conclusions from the year behind us. Of course, you can join at that point and share if you have something to say at this point.
Can I?
Yes, of course.
Go Sonila first.
No, you first. No worries.
Okay, I will be very brief, and I will share with anyone that is following us that it was a great ride. We really enjoyed the journey, and now we are fastening the seat belts for the next one, and we're really looking forward. So thank you all for the amazing ride. That's it.
Thank you, Irina. Sonila, do you want to?
Yes. Not repeating Irina, but also I want to thank you, Maya and Adrian, for the wonderful methodology and that you bring to the social entrepreneurship. It was an added value to youth in the Balkans region. So apart from the coordination, everything that went perfect with all the local incubators, I felt really in a very good area and in a very good region to collaborate with all of you. But the methodology was very special and very helpful to motivate all these people. And I'm really glad that hearing all the teams today, they have really made a wonderful prototyping. So this is our amazing work to both we and consortium and the youth and RICO office. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Sonila. Is this Spend?
Yes.
Yes, Spend, go for it.
Thank you everyone for being part of the RISE journey. Even though I've been new to the RISE journey, it was a great experience, supporting the teams and also getting inspired that also the world is going to be saved by local ideas that change the communities for good. And that's the best thing that the RISE brought to the teams and also to local incubators to work together on those great regional ideas that change their communities for real. Thank you very much. Thank you, Maya, Adrian, and all the consortium for supporting us, the local incubator, in this journey.
Thank you. Ivana, do you want to go?
Yeah, just to unmute myself. So I'm so proud and so emotional. It's like, you know, I've met all these ideas, not only the ideas from Serbia, but ideas from all other countries like a few months ago, and to see where are they now and how much their ideas have developed. It's really emotional. I can see also, Maya, your eyes. Yes. It was a wonderful journey. We kind of stayed, all of us, a bit sad that we didn't have opportunity to meet all of these people live because of the COVID opportunity, but I'm really, really looking to September. I'm so excited to meet not only all these amazing risers, but also the local incubators members in September. So really, really hoping to see you all guys there. And one more time, yeah, good job for all of the risers and local incubators. It's amazing to see what all of you have accomplished. So yes.
Thank you, Ivana, so much. Yes, my eyes are a bit watery right now, but let's see if there is anybody from last two local incubators to say something, because we actually have some really kind of big announcement at the end. And I really want to give the mic to my colleague Marinela Shumansky.
We have Adam and Jelena as well, I would say.
Adam, yes.
I would
okay.
like it to
Adam,
hear
go
them
for
as well.
it. Thank you.
Okay,
Adam?
I will shortly just say that I'm also proud of everybody that came in this situation, that they can present what they did in the last 2 months. And it's very good thing that I see that people get along each other, decide we use Zoom, not meeting in person, but people get to know each other very well. And I think that's the biggest thing of maybe this project, to have, for them to have network of other people who are into making some small businesses and developing ideas. And I think that's the thing that they're gonna use in the future, and I hope so they will. And thanks everybody for support, and thanks them to be there and listen what we have to say.
Thank you, Adam. And Jelena?
Yeah, I will be brief. Everything is said already. I just wanted to thank you all for this amazing year of motivation and excitement that you brought in the period that was pretty critical for everyone, I think, on the planet Earth. Last year, it was my first lockdown, but the funniest one with you guys. Thank you for keeping my mental health on point. And I'm really looking forward to see you all in September. Good luck.
Thank you, Jelena. And for the end, maybe I was a bit too excited to say it's a big announcement. It's not a big announcement, but it's an important one. And I will let Marinela tell us a bit more about it, what we're planning to do after the summer is over, well, even during the summer.
It's not a surprise. It's still just an announcement. As Maya said, it's a great announcement. I understand her. She's a bit emotional, and I say proud, and I am as well. I've known you since you were just at the beginning, this little, and now look at you. I wish you all the best, and in whatever comes next for you. And I'm sure it's going to be just amazing, all amazing things for you. So now, when we have heard that what a wonderful young people we gathered here and how fantastic their ideas turn out to be, we would like to finalize this event with the teaser announcement of our new RISE journey. Yes, the second cycle. Very soon, we will open the new call for applications for young entrepreneurs from Western Balkans to join the program and get different kind of supports during the 10 months of the journey itself. That means support to develop your ideas from scratch, get training and mentorship in every relevant topic that will help setting up your social business and develop you as an entrepreneur and professional as well. Meet and cooperate with young people from the region, as our beautiful risers did as well, online, but hopefully next time it will be in person. And just join this journey and many other things that awaits for you there. For the first phase, starting in October, and it's called Ideation Chapter, we'll have 36 RISE ventures from the region that are going to be selected for this first phase of 4-month log ideation process. And we will have, of course, 6 from each of the countries, which is Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Kosovo, Montenegro, North Macedonia, and Serbia. And then after the demo day, we will end up with 12 chosen ones, the chosen teams, to continue this ideation chapter. And build further their ideas from scratch to a solid project, hopefully reaching out to prototyping and just being a bit in an advanced level of the program. And now, if you are interested to apply, or you know somebody who would fit in this program, you should be a young person from 18 to 35 years old from, again, Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Kosovo, Montenegro, North Macedonia, and Serbia. And you should apply in a group of minimum of 2 people, because we like this kind of to support more of these group ideas and group projects. And you have some idea of a social problem that you would like to solve in your community using, of course, social business. And of course, we need, as you've seen also as an example, you have a big shoes to fit in, is a huge motivation and commitment to go throughout the whole project, well, the program that we prepared for you. It's not an easy thing, maybe, but it is definitely worth your effort, I would say for sure. And then just to end it, the call will be published in the beginning of August. So gather the small team around your idea and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and our website as well, www.riseb.org. And especially you should refer to our great 6 local incubators that you can find in each of your country, and apply to start your own adventure or share with anybody who you think might benefit from a program like this. And together with our first ever generation of risers that you just heard, you can change the world for better, I would say. Just easy, just apply. That's it. This is a big announcement. So that's a surprise, but it's just an announcement, like the new era is starting again.
Thank you, Marinella, so much for sharing that with us. It's the same. We are just going to again have the next generation of risers, but we're going to, of course, involve our alumni and our first generation as much as we can in the next year. So thank you so much for this. If you have any other question, this is your opportunity to ask them. If not, you can, as Marinella said, contact us through the website or through the Facebook, however you want to get all of the details of future endeavors that RISE holds. Okay.
Thank you, Maya. I just want to suggest that we can finish on a round of applause, a visual round of applause for everyone that will work like this. Thank you so much. It was really beautiful to hear you all. And so I think we deserve this round of applause, all of you.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys, have a nice summer. See you all in September. When I say see you all, I mean risers and local incubators. Can't wait to meet you in person. And take some rest, because you deserved it, working really hard during this year. Thank you so much to everybody. See you. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you, guys.
Ciao.
Thank you. See you.
Bye.
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 Thank you and bye.
Bye.